Okay. Okay, there we are. Stream has begun. Okay, boom. Okay. Good morning, everybody. You gotta give me a second. I'm getting everything sorted out. It's taking a while. But hello, Rena, and Newbie, and Mike. Good to see all of you. No one else came because literally it just started now. I didn't even put this up early, bro. But hello, everybody. Okay. Even I haven't arrived in my own chat yet. There we go. Now we're talking. Jesus Christ, Rena. Hey, Boog. This Rena man expecting people to immediately like click into my stream as soon as I put it up. Like, bro, calm down, man. Gotta give people time to arrive. Okay, I'm gonna get straight into these. One second. Phew, my latest video received a lot of comments, lots of discussion on that, which is really interesting. I'll read more of these comments later. Yep, grinding it every season is a bad idea. Hello, Tiago. Look at this Boog, always chilling in Destiny 2. Time to send Boog for execution, because he dares to play games that are not Diablo 4. Well, listen, the fact is, you are daring to play something that's not Diablo 4, therefore, I have to execute you on principle, you know? Gonna have to just send you to the gallows, buddy. At this point, I'm pretty sure you just play it out of habit. Like having to get nicotine from your cigarette. If anything of yours becomes anything like said Nurgle follower, I shall have to destroy you. And I should not like to have to destroy you, Boog. You have been a valuable asset to the Empire. But how is everybody doing today, you know? Coming back to the previous topic that Mike just mentioned, I did that renowned video because of something that Kaz mentioned last time that I was live, and you know, it's still something that I think about often because it's so strange that the account-based renown, which is a literal chore, is something that we have to do every season. Like there are some among us who won't mind, but I think for the casual player, it got me thinking that it is really quite a daunting experience. Daunting. No pun intended. But it does feel like a pretty surreal thing that they are using this type of, you know, artificial playtime extension mechanics, which I have criticized in other games as well. There are other games that use even worse playtime extension mechanics, but I feel that that should never be a thing with video games. Like, if we're here to play this video game, we should be here to play it for fun, doing the activities in the game that we find fun. And these activities should all viably be a part of what gives us our so-called bonuses, XP, things like that. Renown has very specific activities that give it. But if you, let's say you never did a single side quest, but you're an adventurer that killed billions of demons, you know, I'm sure you'd get, everybody would still know your name. Gyang, do you see me playing a summon playstyle? My question to you, do you see me playing a summon playstyle or do you see me playing Bone Spear? That should tell you what is DPS, what is best for DPS. There is nobody that plays a summoner for DPS, except maybe endgame. So if you already have a level 100 character, which I'm sure you don't, because our last conversation we talked about, I'm pretty sure you mentioned that you're barely even done with the campaign and seasonal stuff. So yeah, nobody's gonna play a summon build, dude. Only those that have like, only those that are already level 100 usually play a summon build because it's not viable for most of the game. Whatever build you see me playing, Yang, is the most efficient for leveling up. If you see me, I'm level 66 and I'm still playing Bone Spear, that means Bone Spear is the most efficient build for this season. Alright? That is my answer to you. Alright, by the way, Boog, do a little check for me. How is my microphone sounding today, guys? I'm trying a new microphone angle. No, the skeletons are much stronger than last patch, dude. Opposite way around. Skeletons are stronger, not weaker. But I think that's why, Gyang, have you tried my build? Because if you haven't tried my build yet for this Bone Spear Necro, you should be following my guide absolutely. And you should not be trying to use skeletons past level 40. Okay, they are not effective past level 40, but they are stronger this patch than they were last patch. It's just that most people only use them in the early game, because if you want to use them for the late game, it's usually a very, very bad idea. Usually. Okay, and that's just my honest feedback. It has never been a good plan to use, it has never really been a good plan for players to use the skeletons past that particular level. Thank you, Mike. Happy to hear it. One of the biggest things that I guess I could say is just that it's the skeletons, they benefit more from your damage reductions now than they did in the past, but overall they are still not very, very good. They're still not very good overall compared to most of the other things that you would get anyway. So that is just me being very, very honest, you know. Oh shit. Let's spend one more time. Ah, finally max life. Jesus Christ, I've been waiting for that. Okay, let's go. Took all my gold. Yeah. Now let's go make some nice holes. Yeah, dude, never play a build that I don't play. Like, this is my honest advice to you. If you want to enjoy the game, right, don't play a build that I'm not playing. If you see the build that I'm playing and it's not the same as your build, don't play your build. Because, and this is not me trying to be mean or me trying to say like, oh, don't play anything else. No. It's just that when you're leveling up your character, there is one efficient way to do it. And I always play the most efficient path every single time. And this hyper efficient pathway is designed to make it so that you guys get the best experience possible when playing the game. And I just want to be clear on that. Of course there are alternatives. And listen, Gliver, there are many alternatives, but you will always be less efficient. And Joel, I am not a Path of Exile 2 fan. It's also coming out only in 2024, so I'm not excited at all for it. I think that it's going to be terrible, actually, because unless they really surprise me, their first game did not give me anything that even remotely interested me in their game at all. I personally think Path of Exile was shit. And the grind in Path of Exile is phenomenally bad. They might be able to capture a niche market of hardcore players, but I personally feel that it's going to be trashed here as a game unless they evolve. Unless they evolve. If they do evolve and surprise me, because like what their developer said recently about them trying to go in more in the direction of Elden Ring, that really doesn't enhance my confidence in them, because how are they going to make Path of Exile in any way, shape, or form similar to Elden Ring? I actually want to see that shit, because I can tell you it's gonna fall flat if they even try. What they need to create, if they really want this game to be good, is a better version of Diablo 4, and that means that they need to go down the MMO pathway, not an action pathway. However, I will actually judge the game only when the game actually comes out. My preliminary thoughts should not matter, because these are just my opening preliminary thoughts. I don't have any confidence in their developers at all, especially after Path of Exile itself. Path of Exile, in my opinion, was a failure, because it failed to capture anyone other than the hardcore players. And prior to the hype before Diablo 4, the concurrent player base of Path of Exile was the typical free-to-play game player base. It was quite low. For a game that's been out for a long time live service, it was fairly low. It got a boost due to players playing it while waiting for Diablo 4, and it gained quite a few fans from that. But truth be told, no one is really excited other than a niche of players, and that is the problem. I did not enjoy Path of Exile, and many people didn't either. Otherwise, they would not have hopped to Diablo 4 as soon as Diablo 4 came out. Well, yes, but again, I'm not a Path of Exile player, so if you are, you know, I'm happy for you, but this is a Diablo 4 stream, buddy. You're in the wrong place. Path of Exile is, to me, as I said, still a trash tier game. Also, why is there? But Diablo 4 is also not doing itself any favors by having literal bugs that prevent me from exiting an area. Like that is insane. For a game like this, I would expect it to be more finished. So, there are disappointments all around. But again, I don't want Path of Exile to be a solution to Diablo 4. And I don't feel that Path of Exile 2 is going to be that. 100 bosses sounds great, but so what? If the gameplay is not an MMO type gameplay, they're not going to capture the same number of people that Diablo 4 did. It'll forever remain an alternative. Thanks, Ray. I'll probably hop there after the next tunnel. Yeah, let me set a timer myself. I'm literally waiting for my Deathless Visage. I've got Esu's Heirloom on my Sorcerer. My Sorcerer's got plenty of time to get an Ancestral version. Love those boots. But I'm 66 and still haven't gotten a Deathless Visage, I swear. This game is just biased to my Necro. It does not want to give my Necro anything that's gonna make it more powerful. They're like, nah. No more power for your Necro. Also, this side is really, really good, but as good as that side is, I'm literally just gonna wait until I get, cause I'm still one-shotting anyway. I'm gonna wait till I get something with way better rolls. However, I will keep this here as a just-in-case kind of thing. Are you okay, Boog? Oh no, I'm not target farming, Pen. Bro. Do I look like I do that boring shit? Nah. I'm just going through any nightmare dungeon, I don't care. I'll get it when I get it. I tried target farming last season, buddy, it didn't work. And I mentioned as much, which is why I don't target farm. No, I just play it. And if I get it along the way, then I'm happy enough. I'm just surprised that I haven't gotten it, because I've gotten every single unique. I've gotten that one Bloodless Scream Scythe, right? 3 times. I even have, it's the first unique I have at Ancestral. I don't even use it, because it's literally pointless for anyone other than a Shadow Necro. Did that guy really just come here to talk about Path of Exile for a moment and then dip? You know, one thing which I've found, and I don't mind saying this to my whole chat, but one thing which I've found very annoying about Path of Exile is that every single Path of Exile fanboy makes it a point to go to Diablo streams and talk about it. Like, homie, if your game is good, your game will be good when it's out. Like, it's so weird that they keep coming to streams continuously. It's not doing the game any favors, in my opinion. It's actually turning me off the game, because I don't really want... I've worked with games, several games in fact, that have like crazy fan bases, and they are a major turnoff. Like, it's not making me enthused to play the game. It's making me very annoyed with the game, because it's like, are these the people that are going to be watching my content when if I switch over and play the game? Like, for real? Because it's making me want to not play the game, and like, that is just my honest opinion. Just genuinely how I feel. Like, why do they even do that? Like, if the game is good, it should, like, everybody should be talking about it. like I was talking about Diablo 4 long before the game came out, and that was on Dark Tide streams, and that was after like the open betas and stuff like that. Last I remember, Path of Exile has is going into closed beta next year. So yeah, they're starting to sell it a little early. Now I could be wrong on that. I don't even follow the news. I just saw something about a closed beta. But when is the open beta even happening? Like, when is the real open beta happening so people can actually go in? You know? I want to actually see that, because it's just annoying me at this point. Like, why are they so hyped for something that's not even out yet? I think everybody is hired. Like, these people seem to be hired by Path of Exile devs. Like, they must be really sweating about Diablo 4. And I think that people need to see the opposite side of things, because as a streamer and a content creator, do you know what happens? Like, well, those of you in my Discord know, but other content creators seem to be getting a wee bit nervous about me. I'm not gonna name who, all right? People in my Discord already know, because I showed them the unedited message that I received yesterday. But within two messages within a 4-hour span, talking about the same creator, I don't know, man. Seems like people are getting a wee bit nervous about the bot. Like, that to me is a sign that I'm doing the right thing, because people are starting to pay attention to me. And maybe people don't like people paying attention to the bot, you know? But yeah, I feel the same way, Pen. Like, Path of Exile people should be on their own stuff, not here trying to sell a game to us. Like, if it's good, we'll go there, dude. Stop selling it. It's kind of the same with, like, and I hate saying this, but it's kind of the same with Remnant 2. I know it's a great game, but everybody and their grandmother seems to be trying to sell me Remnant 2. Like, homie, if you want me to play the game that bad, buy the game for me, pay for my hours, and I'll stream the game for you, no problem. I'll stream it as many hours as you want. You pay for my hours, and I'll do it. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna, like, give up my content now to play some uncertain game. Like, no matter how good it is, when I know it's not a live service game, and when I know people aren't gonna tune in and watch that. Every creator, and I've told this to everybody, every creator needs to build up on one live service game of their choice. It has to be a really strong and really powerful live service game. And it can be Destiny 2. As much as I dislike it, it could have been Destiny 2. It could be Diablo 4. It could be anything. I was actually doing quite well on Destiny 2, in fact, before choosing to quit because I couldn't stand Bungie. Sorry, no offense, Boop. I really couldn't stand them. And that to me showed me that, hey, you know, you can make it on anything, but you gotta choose your destiny and go from there. You know, get it? Choose your destiny. But anyway, the point is, all this stuff is almost like they want to take down a potentially up and coming creator so there's less competition in the market, which I feel is so silly. Like, you know, why you gotta try and always be stopping the Asian man from getting out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it just because my skin color is yellow? Like, I'm just gonna, you know, this question may make people uncomfortable. I'm gonna say it. Is it because my skin color is yellow that these people don't think I should be creating content for a Western game? Or that I shouldn't be the #1 creator for a Western game like Diablo? Because it sure seems that way to me. And I'm kind of upset about that, because, like, yo, I don't see other, you know, Caucasian creators getting the same trouble I do. So I hope that these people know that this is not the way, you know? If I'm not popular, I will fall on my own. Alright, but don't try and stop somebody's grind. Thank you, Grind That Way, for becoming a cool bot. Welcome. I hope you find me as cool as your cool bot membership. Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. Greetings, citizen, and welcome to the Robot Nation. NPC reactions will resume once my throat gets better. I've been trying my best to rest my throat so I can get back to performances and good reactions. Sometimes I feel kind of sad because they do, oh my god, that guy has the Butcher's Barding. Like, come on, game, give me the Butcher every dungeon, bro. I need that Butcher's Barding. That's so unfair. That guy has the amazing Butcher's Barding. Oh my god, I'm jelly. Did that guy have Bone Prison? Is that guy really using Bone Prison? Like, for real? Dude, there's a Necro that's actually unironically using Bone Prison. Like, what the hell, bro? Who does that? Who does that? Oh, no, 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 no. All these guys using attacks, but these enemies are not dying at any speed. I don't question my motivation. I never question my motivation, bro. I question other people's motivation. Because what you gotta understand, Mad Cats, is that there are several experiences that I've had that have shown me that people apparently don't like an Asian man creating content. You know? And that's just the real life experience I've been through. That's why I question what is motivating these people to despise me. And obviously, I feel that it shouldn't be, you know, allusions to a particular creator, you know? But it's been getting a bit out of hand lately. If you actually view all the comments that my channel receives, yeah, it's been getting a little out of hand with somebody being mentioned. You know, it's not a good look for them. Because I would never send my people to go and harass others or annoy others. But some people do. Some people wield that power. They do it quietly via the Discords, and I've had evidence of that before from other games. I should certainly hope that it isn't the case here. So I'm hoping it's an isolated incident for now. Thanks, Jaquez. I will go there after the Legion event. Good to see you, by the way. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to know you're playing Diablo 4. Welcome. And Pen, I think it's just because I don't fit the image of what they expect out of a creator, you know? And quite frankly, that has, like I've mentioned, happened before. I would love for it to be just me, you know, being wild or whatever, as some people might think, but it's really not, so that's the only issue. Of course, my builds are the best. But you knew me from the times on a game that we shall not mention. Okay, because, I mean, I'm sure you understand, I quit that game for very good reasons. But, yeah, you've known me since that time, Jaquez. You've been a member since that time. So I'm sure you can understand. Asian robot builds are always trustworthy. So I hope you enjoy them. And thank you, Ray, for the super chat. I sincerely appreciate that. Only just saw it. Thank you very much. I'll be there for the boss soon, yeah. Oh, of course. Like I said, I never question my motivation. I'm very happy with this, but it's not gonna stop me from talking about the issue, Mad Cats, and that's I think is very important, because if you take it lying down, if you're the type of person that, you know, and this is just a life lesson that I want to teach everybody, if you're the type of person that just lets things happen without, you know, talking about it or being open about it, or without, you know, speaking about it, it sort of enables that behavior, because then these people think that they can get away with it, which really shouldn't be the case, you know? Like, none of these people should be able to get away with attempting to send their minions toward others, or, you know, attempting to destabilize others out of a misguided sense of, you know, self-righteousness. That, I think, is not a very good thing in the long run for any video game, you know? So I always openly ask the question, because sometimes when they send their minions to my place, their minions watch me, and that's why I want to be open about this. Like, I am seeing them. I do know what they're trying to do. It's not going to change what I'm going to do. It's certainly not going to change my style of content creation, nor is it going to affect me. But I think these people need to understand that we do see them and we disapprove of their behavior. Because at the end of the day, of course I have great viewers, of course I have a great community, and I love all of you. But they need to also understand that we're not going to be cowed by this. We're not going to be, you know, put down by this. And certainly, it's going to end badly for them if they keep trying that kind of thing, because it's not a good thing in the long run. And I'm not saying it's not a good thing for me. It's not a good thing for them, because it's their creator who will be negatively affected over time. All right, let's get this bread on the world boss. I believe it is Flesh Eater. No, Scent of Death. Yep, I remember I just left the board exactly like this. Good. Oh. I'm so ready. Yep. Well, being level 65 in World Tier 3 is really easy. Unless you're talking about, you know, World Tier 4, then World Tier 3 is easy. World Tier 4? I'm not sure. Because don't forget, the world bosses aren't actually that scary. They don't exactly dish out like fantastic amounts of damage. And people do and can use minion builds. They're just less efficient. Like, obviously I get way more out of my non-minion build, even in World Tier 4. Oh yeah. Grand cash, thank you. Okay, boss over. That was a fun little time, eh? And now, with these 2 new rubies, I'm heading back to town. Actually, you know what? I'll head back to Kyish. Did you get a Deathless Visage, Mad Cats? 1 second. Dude's the only one to die in the laser boss, yep. I had to quickly type some facts to this dude because, no, there's this dude that said that Grim Dawn is growing until today. It took me one quick Google search because I use Steam charts very often, and you can just literally look Steam charts, Grim Dawn. Like, I don't mind people liking things, but when they try to use things as an example, it doesn't actually create anything good. Grim Dawn, for example, has, like, as far as I can tell, 3.3k average players. That's nowhere near, that's not comparable to Diablo 4 numbers. And when people try to quote me statistics or they try to say things like that, it doesn't really help. Similarly, Path of Exile has a average 13k player base right now, Steam charts wise. Of course, Path of Exile, because of its offerings on different platforms, has more than that, which I can say is fair. You know, I would never be unfair when talking about statistics, but I feel that a lot of people, you know, misquote things or they try to make things seem bigger than they are, and I quickly set them right if they want to comment on my stuff, because, as you know, obeying facts is almost pathological for me. I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know the way that I do things. As soon as I see something, if somebody says some shit, I'm like, yo, wait. Let's check the facts. Let's check the statistics. But I didn't know that Path of Exile only had 13k concurrent. I mean, peak of 20k, but if concurrent is that low, then I can see why they are a bit more despo about our stuff, or why they're trying so hard to get people to switch over or see that it's awesome, because they have a whole Exile con, but Steam only has 13k average concurrent. So if we were to estimate the various different platforms and all that stuff, which as far as I know, they don't have cross-platform, I would say their player base could be at most extrapolating about 5-6 times 70 to 80k concurrent. No, I still haven't got one, Mad Cats. Like, I'm in World Tier 4 and I don't have one. I'm just waiting for one to drop, so I can understand why maybe they feel, you know, coming back to the previous topic, I understand why they feel nervous about Diablo 4, because even with Diablo 4 underperforming, I would say Diablo 4 probably has a higher concurrent, because the number of views that I get on my video now is about the same as when Darktide was at about 100k concurrent. So yeah, genuinely that actually makes me feel a lot better. Okay, should I go capture all this armor? You know what, I'm just gonna capture this armor because I deserve 250 extra armor. It'd be like having an extra Malignant heart, and I want it. But yeah, I haven't gotten Deathless Visage yet. I'm gonna try and get them. Okay, let me get rid of all this. I've got more overall armor right now. And now I'm gonna go to the brutal... I'm gonna farm the Malignant tunnels for a bit. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. And like I said, I can smell money, and I know Diablo 4 is good money. That's why I'm not worried about it. I am not worried despite the current situation. However, that also, you know, that also is why I want to tell people that, hey, you know, actually the stability problems, Rena, sorry to deviate for a moment, they've been mostly on console. Because the thing about Diablo 4 is that it suffers from the opposite effect to a lot of the other games that were PC ports instead. It's got the complete opposite issue in that the game ooh, hang on, let me just grab that. Free stuff. This game suffers from the other things because PC has a better experience than console, because this game was obviously designed for M&K, and it was obviously designed as a PC game first. Yeah, but I think console right now is still having major problems, as far as I know. Also, the stability seems to be more related to like internet connectivity than anything else. Yeah, that's good, Mad Cats. I'm looking forward to pushing the Sorcerer up once I get my Necro to 70. Which should be soon. Yeah, no, I think the game is getting better, don't get me wrong. They are trying to improve stability, and they have. But it takes time for them to patch as well. And I think a lot of the people that get riled up are console, because console experience was a bit more lackluster than PC. And I can understand it, you know, I can understand their feelings. Because at the end of the day, this is a great game that I think a lot of people are having fun on. You know, despite its flaws, a lot of people are having fun on this game. And they want it to be better, but, you know, it gets frustrating. Just like how we used to get frustrated on Darktide when stability was a major issue. Like, it's problematic, you know? Europe, it's true, Pen. Europe has the most issues, and I'm not sure why. I don't know why that is the case. I have noticed that, though. I have genuinely noticed it. No, Xbox does have some issues as well. By the way, Ray, I hope you got something good out of the world boss. I forgot to ask. I hope your world boss was decent and not like mine. But yes, Europe servers do suffer the most, and people have been noticing that. I think it's not good overall, you know. Like, to me, that's a little wild. That's weird. But Exoprimal stability issues are unique. Exoprimal is literally a wild child, because Exoprimal is basically like it has done a lot of things that I feel may have been problematic. And honestly, its cross-region stability is doo-doo. But it's still overall a fun game. I'm almost done with the campaign. I'm like, I've watched the second last storyline already. Shit's gotten really wild. So I'm just waiting for the daring conclusion. But I just love the fact that it had an actual story that we could enjoy in the first place. Like, that to me was awesome. But yeah, quite frankly, Exoprimal does need to get its shit together. Lol, no, they did not make the butts too big. I love the butts in Exoprimal, okay? I mean, they're suits, but still. Okay, you gotta appreciate the butts. I personally think that Diablo 4, if they want to sell well, okay, look, they just need skins. They just need skins with huge butts. and better fronts too, because I'm a titty man. I mean, you know, y'all know me, there's no secret, no shame here. I'm a titty man, we all know this. But I really feel that, you know, maybe we can do better. $11.5. Wow, that's trashed here. Like, I came to this brutal thing, but like, what the hell is this 12.5%? God, that's terrible. Don't even try me with that. Exactly, butts are important. That's why, like, you know, secret desire. Now that Sork is super viable. Now that Sork is like super viable. Oh, ew, that sucks. Oh my god, all the druid skins suck. But now that Sork is viable, I'm telling you guys. Oh, where is it? I need that Sork skin that is like the skin with the booby skin with like boobies. The one where she has that weird thing instead of all this other rubbish in the store. No, I want that Sork skin where she shows off with the weird eye helmet. Like, that'd be cool in my opinion. I'll wait for it to come back in rotation, but yeah, that skin. If that skin ever goes on sale, I will get it. Because that skin is like worth. Now that Sork is awesome, you know, you gotta enjoy it because she's very, very bare. Which again is a good thing. Okay, back to town. Wow, nice job, Gage. 6-hour night necro grind. That's good. I'm grinding now. Slowly and steadily, you know? Chugga chugga.
It is a deal.
But first I need to do some right now, right? I'm skipping Helltide, I'm skipping all this stuff. I'm just trying to get some Malignant Hearts going. And hopefully maybe I can get hopefully I can get a nice Wrathful Heart as well. I'm trying to get all the nice World Tier 4 hearts. See if they will give me any. Give me any good. But so far they haven't. They have been denying your boy. So I'm eternally saddened. Oh. That's right. Up, cold enchanted. And suppressor is annoying. Death pulse. Maybe I'll just leave suppressor. Death pulse. I didn't even realize I was full up. Okay. I'm gonna head out there and then head back to town. I forgot totally about removing this. Oh, nice. I hope you and your brother enjoy playing, man. That's good. Y'all should both come and join the clan. You seem like a good person. Love to have you and your brother in the clan. Robot Nation, just apply anytime and you tell me what you and your brother's name and I'll let you in. Or one of my officers can let you in, no problem. Always welcoming of the good people. Good, my sigils are now settled. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to go into a Malignant Tunnel with like full sigils just in case, you know? You never know. You never know when you might get some good. Anyway, I'm just gonna use up some of these invokers first, get another level under my belt, and then I'll go hit up some actual nightmare dungeons. For the ancestral gear. I've literally been desperately doing these tunnels to try and get another barber heart, but yeah, that hasn't actually been very fruitful thus far. Crying shame. But the only other pathway that I can think of is I'll have to like go do the Barshan stuff. I need to make some foul invokers and then tormented invokers of Barshan. Newbie did say he'd sponsor one run of tormented Barshan at some point, but I'm gonna get to level 70 before I do that. Because if I do it now, we're probably gonna get crumped. Since he is level 80. So as to not waste XP, that'll be the minimum that I need. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Thankfully, it will not take me too long. Because I'm fast as fuck. That dude's positioning was a pain. Oh, but hey, Wrathful Heart, Wrathful Heart. Almost missed that. Barber Heart, Barber Heart. Yeah, Barber Heart. Yeah, this is going straight in my stash. That's for my sorcerer. I got the Barber Heart I needed. I got the Barber Heart I needed. I got the Barber Heart I needed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I need one more Barber Heart. Now I need one more Barber Heart. I really shouldn't be singing, but you know, I'm happy. And this was also another one. Ah, this is Malignant Pact. Nobody needs that shit. Oh well, I guess I'll slap it on my dude. Oh, thank you, Rena. Almost done here. I might go visit that. Yep. Let me just grab this and then I go. I got myself a Barber Heart. Got myself a Barber Heart. Okay, no more singing. I gotta heal my throat so I can get back to rapping and shantying for all of you. Okay, good. I've got 2 minutes. I'm gonna sell all this off first.
It is a deal.
Win favor. Thank you. Let's go. From once I get my Hoaglund barding from the Legion event, I'm not touching that anymore. But Butcher's barding, I can't wait to just farm NMD until I get it, because I need my Butcher's barding. How the heck can they just have an awesome Butcher's horse barding and not give me the Butcher every dungeon? So rude of them. You know, I want the Butcher every dungeon, no questions asked. The Butcher is something that we deserve.
Greetings.
We deserve to get the Butcher.
Hello.
Every day for the rest of our lives. If I don't get 3 Butchers per dungeon, you know, that's not fair. I'm sure you all agree with me. We must encounter 3 Butchers per dungeon so that we can get the Butcher's barding. After level 50, Butcher should spawn 3 times per dungeon. And then he should give us uniques every single time. Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine all the people running the inefficient builds, like 3 Butchers per dungeon? They would just instantly like die. They should do a Halloween event where he just pops up in every dungeon, or you know, every dungeon has multiple Butchers or something like that. That'd be pretty sick. Actually, come to think of it, we haven't really had events in this game yet. They should start doing that. Okay, come on, Overlord. Let's go. Oh, somebody's got a Barber Heart. Okay. Damn, how the hell do they have suppressor in the freaking legions? Arg. That's just extra annoying. Suppressor in legions is not right. Let's go. Dude, this guy's like, Barber's lame, lol. Sounds like somebody's mad he doesn't have it. Okay, we are done with that Legion event. And we got some decent XP out of it. Let me go get rid of these.
That's a good edit. See you again.
Now... which nightmare do I want to do? That is the question. Let's go back to Kyish for a moment. I will go and remove my current hearts that I don't need. So I'll pump and dump these. Let's go here. Got a shenanigan ton of other stuff. Okay, let me... ooh, armor breakers, no. I'll start with Avenger, because that's the easiest. Let's go. Time to go get me some levels. And now with all of my boosted armor... yeah. Hoaglund tack. No, Hoaglund barding. Barding is the armor. I think tack is it the trophy? I can't remember, but if it gives you the moose armor, then yes, you'll have it. In which case, nice job. But it's I'm pretty sure it's called barding, if I'm not wrong. Hoaglund barding. But it gives you moose horns. Basically, your horse will have moose horns. So if your horse has the moose horns, then you have it. If it doesn't have the moose horns, then you don't have it. So that is the easy way to figure it out. Yep, 'tis the barding I want. Just like the same thing I want the Butcher's barding. Yep. I mean, they're decent enough XP anyway, so I'm not gonna say no to Legion stuff. It's great for XP. Oh yeah. Grab these. Plenty of critical strike damage to obtain. Finally time to power up my glyphs again. I feel it. Very good. Slayed all these. Look at more of these Khazra coming out of the ground trying to best me. They dare best or attempt to best a min-maxer. They will fall for the power of my might. Okay, there's 2 more priests. Where are they? First shrine? Yeah, baby. Bring it on. Bath is here. I'm about to make them feel the thunder. Oh yeah, give me that sigil dust. Later it'll help me summon Varshan. Where are you, priest? Where? Oh, there. The only one thing I despise about these dungeons is that sometimes it's really hard to tell where shit's supposed to be. Like, really. I would very much prefer it if I could at least tell. Oh, hey, stuff is supposed to be in this direction. Sword is not good enough. I'll have to wait till a better one pops. No matter how good the DPS is, affixes matter. Oh my god, suppressor plus cold FX is painfully annoying.
Agony is the divine catalyst.
At the very least, if it was like, you give me cold enchanted, fine. But don't give me both cold enchanted and suppressor affix at the same time, that's just ridiculous. Well, at the very least, I can say one thing. Cold Enchanted is going away, so... hopefully in the next patch, they do drop Cold Enchanted as they promised they would, because, yeah, that's just no fun. I would love it if they dropped Suppressor as well, because, you know, since there are many characters that do use projectiles, hey, Suppressor shouldn't be a thing. Like, there should be no monster that completely invalidates a person's ability to attack. And that makes no sense to me. Okay, here we go. Bye. Alright, Beast Boy. Come at me. Oh look, haven't even upgraded my weapon and it was that easy. Tisk tisk. This side sucks. Sucks, sucks, sucks. Exploit glyph, level up. Back to town. Now I'm just gonna dump all these shenanigans. Okay, first and foremost, let's get rid of all the junk. Then,
Very nice.
Thank you, Nido, for subscribing. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Okay, all clean and clear. Actually, I should check out the armor and sword vendors, but I knew it. They wouldn't have anything. Okay, just for the sake of completion, I'm actually gonna spend on amulets because I still haven't really gotten a good one. Unfortunately, as much as I would really like one has not turned up for me.
Fate is with you, I can tell. The winds truly favor you, friend.
Blue amulets. Any good amulets? Not a one. Literally not a one. Come on. That's ridiculous. Well, okay. I guess this is like some kind of life lesson where gambling doesn't pay, but damn it. Damn it if I'm not wounded. I am legit wounded now.
It is a deal.
Yeah, take all the crap off my hands. Alright, next. Monster vulnerable, resist cold enchanted. We're not doing suppressor, so... Shall I do... Cold enchanted? Yeah, let's go do cold enchanted. Why? Because I think it'll be funny. I'll drink the fire potion. I mean, how bad could it be, right? Mariner's Refuge, let's go. This will either go well or badly. Either way, I think it'll be some fun. Let's go. Oh, that's right. I should check when my next Smoldering Ash is coming, so I can get better Malignant Hearts. I need to dump all into that urn. Certainly not giving up XP, that's for sure. Aha! New Smoldering Ash. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Next is at 71. Good, good, good. Yep, 10% chance. Next is a 3% chance. Okay, after that I guess gold will do. No, the 1st. It's the 31st for me now in Australia, but the 1st of August is my birthday. So next week, because a lot of streamers like to do like a 24-hour stream for their birthday, but obviously I cannot do that while caring for my parents who are older as well. They need rest and stuff like that. So, and since this apartment is small, I'd really disturb them. So what I'm gonna do is I plan on making an announcement later, but I'm just gonna have a birthday week where people can just chill out and enjoy me, and you know, just enjoy keeping me company, basically. All I really want for my birthday is just people to enjoy my content and, you know, enjoy the streams. That's about it. So yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen this week. The official start is Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and it will end on Sunday. No, I'm on the first. I'm on the 1st of August. You know, because I'm destined to be #1 someday. That's what I used to tell everyone when I was a kid, you know. And it's a slow grind, but I'm gonna get there, right? I'm gonna fulfill that childhood ambition, ladies and gents. I'm gonna fulfill it. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I must fulfill what my birthday dictated. My birthday said that I'd be #1, so I gotta be #1 someday. Damn, to be No. You see, you gotta find the most positive spin for it. You know, you're born on September 2. That means that although you may not be #1, you are destined to be second in command. And you could be second in command to the most powerful person ever, and then murder them, and then you take over and become first in command. Although karmic forces may say that, you know, things will just explode along the way, but meh. Yes, it is approaching indeed. But to be honest, I'm not much of a celebrator. I've always just like I know it's kind of cliche, but to me it's just like, yo, another day in the year. I think I'll probably only feel happy celebrating once I've really, you know, gotten myself together, gotten my shit together, and I'm really starting to make money. Because it's hard, I think, right now to be really celebratory when I know there's still so much that I've yet to achieve. So, like, as weird as it sounds, I celebrated more for other people than for me. Because for me right now, like, mentally, I have a lot more that I need to do and achieve. So I'm like, you know, I'm like thinking to myself that I need to stay on my grind. I can't slack off. I can't let loose, you know. Not just yet. But yeah. That's sometimes I think what stops me from really being extra pleased about it. I gotta keep it tight, gotta keep it together, you know. But either way, another year of hard work. I'm getting there, you know. I'm seeing the fruits. Seeing the fruits of my labors. Oh yeah. I'd love to get myself something, but there's nothing that I really need right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, I'm the type to separate needs and wants. Sure, I want a whole bunch of stuff, but needs are a different thing. There's nothing I really need right now. Other than the fact that I need to work my ass off so I can be, you know, even better. And yeah, sure, I need to do that. But genuinely, there's nothing that I need right now. Very true. Lol, that's wild, man. I am pretty sure they definitely don't have that here. And with so many places, you know, going out of business for the cost of living, I definitely don't think they're gonna do that. They might do it for like the regulars, but I think for like most people, they wouldn't do that if they don't know you. But that is interesting, man. Sometimes Europe sounds pretty nice. I gotta admit that. Oh, damn. Yeah, I hate those bugs, Ray. That one really annoys me. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, Ray, are you playing on PC or console? Because that bug hasn't happened to me on PC, but I know it's happened to people on console. I'm just curious now. That's something I've been wanting to ask. Are you on PC or console? Because the last time it happened on PC was I myself glitched under the floor. That was in Light's Watch. Ah, PS5. Yeah, okay. That explains a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with PS5, but you know. And I hope I didn't make it sound that way to one of my awesome homies, but yeah, PS5 has issues because Diablo 4, I don't know why they have so many issues on PS5. Like legit, there have been so many issues on PS5, it's stopped being funny. They really need to fix that. Like, this is not logical. One second. Ah, yes. That too has been a problem, hasn't it? My dear friends? My dear friends? This sword. I would like to upgrade it, if I can. It shall be an interesting sword. Perhaps not a sword of champions, but a sword of power nonetheless. This sword can go off. If I can re-roll that ultimate skill damage to something else, I'd have a very happy sword.
Hammer sings on your return. This will do nicely. Stay sharp, my friend.
It will need one more, I believe.
Beware the envious, my friend.
Beware the envious. That's a good way of thinking. Now, one more chance. Critical strike damage, eh? Don't mind if I do. Good. Now. Bone spear.
Sublime.
Sublime. Right.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? Well struck.
Good. For now, good. You should definitely report the dungeons where that occurs, though. Because, yeah. Hey, one enemy. This is really good. Don't mind if I do. That is the best choice. That is a really good heart. Of course, my actual amulet's heart will be something different, but still. Once I get a good heart with movement speed and essence cost reduction, I am set. I am set, babies. I am set. Of course, if I could also get cooldown reduction, that'd be great, but... my damage just went up so much, damn. You scored. Where's the Siren's Chamber? Is it in the center or something? Whatever. I'm confused with this dungeon. But yeah, you know, PlayStation 5 having so many issues, like, I don't know, man. Like, I get that the devs had this major vision, and that's great, but come on, man, we can do better. I feel that they need to work on endgame, they need to work on this. They've got so much to work on. The devs need to pull up their game. You know? This doesn't seem very cash money. Oh, whoa. Oh. Shit! No! I went back! Ah, that was dumb of me. Please, back in the dungeon. I didn't get my XP yet. Thankfully I can re-enter, but god, that was annoying. I was like... I was like, no! Exploit glyph almost to the next level. Sacrifice bonuses. Do not want! No thank you, no thank you, no, no. It does, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a long way from release. I'm not a Path of Exile fan, and I don't think I ever will be, Coco. I'll wait until they have an open beta. Because if I recall, it looks good now, but
Keep them sharp.
didn't everyone say the same thing about Diablo? It looked good. Yeah. Let's talk about that game. Like, and the reason I don't want to draw that is because a lot of people have literally been trying to talk about Path of Exile right now. But the fact of the matter is, it's a long way from release. A lot can change. Boog is right. You know, there's a lot that can happen between now and then, and this is kind of the issue that I'm trying to explain to people. It's not exactly the best situation. It really isn't. And if we start right now to think, oh, this is gonna be great, oh, what a beautiful day, you know, I can tell you that it's gonna go badly. And in the past, it has gone badly. So let's be realistic, you know, let's wait. When the time comes that we can actually, you know, see what it's really going to be like and see what everything's going to be like, then let's talk about it, okay? Let's not talk about Path of Exile right now. I think that we should save any discussion for it until the day that it actually comes out. Then we can talk about it. Hey Juan, what's up? And also right now, with the sentiment around Diablo 4, I think a lot of trolls are using it as an excuse to try and generate hype for Path of Exile. So don't even mention that game here. Wait till there's an open beta for Path of Exile. Look, I'm just gonna say it once on stream. Path of Exile's closed beta is slated to begin 7th June 2024. Closed beta. Not even an open beta. Next year, I'll appeal to them and ask. I'll send them an email saying, hey, I'm a content creator for Diablo 4. Can you give me access to your closed beta? I want to produce content for Path of Exile 2. I'll ask them next year. Legit. And I will go into that closed beta. But let's not talk about it now. It is years from release. So looking promising means jack shit. Games have looked promising for years and then failed to deliver on all of those promises. I don't want that to be the situation. That's why I don't think people should dismiss right now Diablo 4 and start to get hyped for the next thing, which is not even coming out anytime soon. In a year, a lot can change. In a couple of months, a lot can change. Alright, and I bet your ass if Diablo pulls its socks up, like, of course, may not happen, let's be real, but if Diablo does pull its socks up, and then all of a sudden it's suddenly good, what do you think is going to happen? All those people who said, oh, Path of Exile looks great, are suddenly going to come to my stream and be like, hey man, Diablo's great. What's your build, man? What's your build? And you know what? Those people are the worst kinds of people. I don't like to interact with those kinds of people. Because I'm a very real person. If I think something is good, I think it's good. If I think something's shit, I'm going to say it. I'm not one to flip-flop my attitude around and be like, oh, well, you know, this wasn't good, but then now it's good, so now I'm going to say it's great. No. I'm the type of person that says, look, here's what's good about something, here's what's bad about something. Is it all bad? Is it all good? No. But let's be factual, let's stick to facts, let's stick to what can we do right now and what is really present right now. I mean, I'll be honest, do people really hate running dungeons that much? Like, if you dislike it, if people really disliked it, people would not be tuning into streams and people would not be tuning into content. But I have more people tuning into streams this season than I did last season. Sure, it's also because I'm slowly getting more famous, which is making some other people uncomfortable, I know. But at the same time, you know, we always got to be realistic here. More people are naturally tuning into my content. It's not the overinflated numbers that it was in the preseason, which you'll notice from some of my best videos right now, which is like 80k views plus from the preseason. But that's because a lot of people came into this during the honeymoon period thinking it was going to be a very different thing. Many people bought Diablo without ever knowing what kind of a game it was. You know, they didn't understand that this is what Diablos are like. So now that a lot of the fair weather people are starting to make their exit, and I disagree that we should dismiss them, by the way. I actually do want to take care of them. But now that a lot of fair weather people have made their exit, you know, we're starting to see a lot of the people who genuinely enjoy Diablo. And realistically speaking, like all these people who genuinely enjoy Diablo have improved my viewership overall. Like I've seen my viewership improve. So Diablo 4 is far from dead despite people already wanting to cry that kind of shit. You know? Despite people already wanting to be hyped for the next thing. Yeah, sure, Remnant 2 came out and all that kind of stuff, but people are going to be coming back. I think what's happening now is that a lot of short-term people are very focused on the prospect that Diablo 4 is not good, or they're trying to be very negative about this because that's what the popular creators say. And I urge everybody not to be fooled by that kind of media. If you trust the robot, listen to what the robot has to say. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, don't get hyped for nonsense and rubbish. It's not going to help you in the long term. And only when we see something with our own two eyes should we really make a decision. Because anything can look good in a trailer. I remember when the Cycle first had a trailer. It ended service now. Gundam Evolution, well, I think that was the name of the Gundam FPS, closed its services after 1 year. Who's to say that could literally even happen with Diablo, by the way. Diablo could close up shop after Diablo 4 could close up shop after a year. It's very unlikely to happen, but it could happen. Path of Exile could close up shop. Path of Exile 2 could release and then close up shop if they don't get enough numbers. But based on their Path of Exile 1 numbers, I think they'll have enough people. Because, I mean, an 80,000 player base is nothing to sniff at. Although, yes, that is my estimate. But there are usually a lot more people on console than there are on PC. And because Steam is PC exclusive, I usually extrapolate Steam numbers by about 8 times, considering cross-platform and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I would say probably around an 80,000 average player base for Path of Exile. And they don't even have crossplay, as far as I remember. Path of Exile doesn't even have crossplay. Path of Exile 2 will. So of course there's going to be a lot of things that's good, but I'll wait and see, you know, next year when the closed beta actually takes place, what's going to happen. Hey Rain, you came in during my speech time. How you doing? You know, in a twisted way, I kind of regret posting the video that I did yesterday, because although it's a real issue that I believe needs to be solved, oh my god, the Path of Exile fanboys have been using it as an excuse to like say Path of Exile great, Path of Exile great. And this is not anything against you, Coco Nutter, but honestly, it's been very frustrating to like, I think people just don't respect boundaries anymore. Like I was telling people earlier in stream, if your game is so good, if your game is truly so good, right, then people wouldn't need to come to a Diablo stream and say your game is good. No, everybody would be talking about it regardless. But I've noticed it. I've noticed all these Path of Exile people are desperately trying to sell their game as good. And I don't know why. Is it because Path of Exile 1 doesn't have enough players or something? Because I don't see it being great. And as Penn has said, and I've seen, many Path of Exile creators switched over to Diablo 4 and they're not exactly going back. Because they know there's a lot more money to be made here. As I always say, let's never mince words, you know? WT4? No, dude. It means there's inefficiencies in your build. I'm level 68 doing a Nightmare Dungeon tier 24. Either you're going too far above your level, which I don't think you are. I hope you're not. But you should be within 10 levels and the enemy should not feel too tanky. So either you have not fully upgraded, like you have not upgraded your gear perfectly. You're not searching for the right affixes, things like that, which could be the case. If you feel that you don't have the right affixes and the right gear, you know, I would suggest waiting for my level 70 video to tell you what affixes to focus on. But in general, most of the problems that people experience with this kind of thing is gear related. It's almost 95% gear related. Because as you can see, this is a tier 24 Nightmare Dungeon. I'm level 68. The enemies are about 12 levels above me, which I shouldn't be here, FYI. But I'm still killing them in close to one shot. Yeah, no. And thank you for understanding, Coconutter. I know you're not one of the Path of Exile fanboys, because you're my fanboy, right? So I know that you understand my frustration. It's just that like a lot of people have been trying desperately to sell Path of Exile, and I'm thinking to myself, look, if your game is so good, you don't need to sell it to anybody. There was nobody that was coming to my other streams and saying Diablo 4 great, Diablo 4 great. I myself was saying Diablo 4 great because when they did the open beta test, it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, I knew that it was going to be a great game, and it still is a great game. You know, I just think that people are just being wild. I think they should have more world bosses, and the fights need to be more rewarding. Like, honestly, the world boss should always give a unique. I don't mind if they're a bit more frequent as well, but probably not once every 2 hours. I'd say once every 3 hours is fine. Once every 2 hours could also work. But I would say that a timer needs to be much more obvious. Like, as soon as it's on the map, there should be a big glaring notification that says, hey, world boss, you need to be there. Like, I feel that that should be a thing. Like, world boss should be so rewarding that it's not a skippable thing. It should always give a unique. It should always give a class-based unique. Not an Uber, not a general unique, no, but it should always give a unique for your class. I feel that that's the case. If you're level 74 and it's still feeling tanky, that means you should be fighting level 84 mobs. Yeah, it's probably a gearing issue. I would say that if you're finding anything tanky, it's a gearing issue. Because, realistically speaking, my character is in mostly sacreds. I don't even have my ancestral stuff yet. Like, I don't have a lot of ancestral stuff yet. You get what I mean? So, I've got an ancestral weapon. But the majority of my stuff, my rings and everything like that, is not ancestral yet. Because I more or less haven't found the right stuff. And that's why, like, all this stuff that I have now is, like, early gearing, you know, and all the early gearing has been good thus far. So yeah, like, I'm not saying that that is 100% the issue, but that could be one of the issues, you know. Oh, I need to check out the seasonal skin for the sword. Like, right now I'm just searching for stuff with like perfect affixes if I can get it. Like, I would love to upgrade my helmet, but I know that it's not gonna go well right now. I'll just jump these.
That is steel. But
The
when
rest.
I'll take it off your hands. Keep them sharp, keep them ready.
Okay, before I hit my next nightmare dungeon. Man, levels are flying by, I gotta admit that though. Levels are flying by. I'm pretty happy with that. XP resistance breakers. Yes, it's of course possible to do so, my friend. You can always do dungeons early, I just don't recommend doing them early. Because in general, dungeons are... Dungeons are not going to help you if you go too far above your level. So just remember that. Of course, it's good to test yourself once in a while, but I don't go too far beyond. Because otherwise I'm just wasting XP. You know? Okay. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I'll wield that for a while. That looks nice. As for my headstone, hell yeah. I want to see the cold iron look. The awoken cold iron, specifically. The Necro looks about the same as the Sork. Greetings, Subingu. How you doing, my friend? Okay, let's go, guys. And let's not go Drifting Shade. Stormbane's Wrath, I'll try and avoid it. Let's go hit this one. Resistance Breakers, Volcanic. Looks okay to me. Goodbye, random creatures. Okay. Let's take a cold resist potion. Stormbane's Wrath is annoying, that's why I don't do it. There are some dungeon affixes, but it depends on the number of seals I have. If I don't have enough sigils, right, I won't waste time like forging a new one. I'll just take the L and just do one of those. I usually try to avoid having to do that, but yeah, there are some unavoidable situations where that is the thing. So I try to take into account, like, okay, so do I really have to do this? If I don't, then I will absolutely remove it from play. I'm like, I'm not wasting my time, you know? Volcanic is not too bad, but it can be situationally problematic as well.
My savior.
Yes, yes, feeble human, you have been saved. Praise be to the Lord. We need to free the prisoners. Oh my god. Drifting Shade is not as bad, but I think it's because my Necro is such a fast mover anyway. Like once you really max out movement speed on the Necro, Drifting Shade doesn't usually bother you. I say usually because in some cases it can be a serious bother, but more or less I have not had issues with Drifting Shade, more or less. Who's this?
We wait for flesh at the new moon. Go to the cells and gather. The new ones out. Eat them to the maggots. We need more meat. Voidok.
They need more meat, huh? Greetings, Marcel. Doing alright, to be honest. I'm doing okay, but I tell you one thing. I've had to deal with all the Path of Exile fanboys trying so desperately today to sell their game to me. It's been very annoying. No, Path of Exile 1 is too grindy. I find Path of Exile quite bad. Because, again, grind is good, but we live in a day and age where that's no longer possible for most casual players. A lot of people pretending that Path of Exile is good are people with a lot of playtime. But for the average person, Path of Exile is a long and insane grind, far more than Diablo ever would be, you see? But Diablo has other problems. That said, it doesn't mean that either is like Path of Exile is its own niche, but it will never have the kind of player base that Diablo does. And that's considering the fact that it's a free-to-play game. It has like an 80k concurrent player base, whereas Diablo has far more. And Diablo's not free-to-play, which goes to tell you that Diablo still does something right, but Diablo had almost 500,000 concurrent at launch. It's fallen a lot. It's fallen a lot because of how poorly, in the opinion of most average persons, they've handled the season. And I think that that is a sad thing, because I'm enjoying myself, but I know that a lot of people don't appreciate things like, for example, the Renown grind. That's a major turnoff. And it's something that my viewers have brought to my attention, which is why I made that video yesterday, talking about it, explaining about it, because it is an issue. It is an issue, it is a problem. Renown grind is no fun for anyone. What we need is like good endgame content so that people can focus on the endgame, or they can focus on the game itself, not, you know, worrying about whether or not they did their seasonal chores, you know? That's no bueno for anybody. And I think that that is one of the issues that Diablo is currently facing. And the Path of Exile fanboys have been capitalizing on that by trying to say, oh, you know, Path of Exile 2 is going to be great, but it's not even ready for release. Closed beta is next year. So, you know, I say let's wait until we see that and then the open betas to really decide whether or not it's going to be awesome. Fair enough, Marcel. I think that the Paragon points are crucial. Renown is okay, but the Paragon points are truly crucial. And it's an entire, like, each region is giving you an entire level's worth of Paragon points, I think it would be not a good idea to skip out, but I can understand why people skipped out, you know? Cosmetics in Path of Exile is one thing, but if the game is not fun, I'm not going to wear the cosmetics, see? I have to be invested in the game. And for me to even play a game, right, it would need a large enough player base for my videos to get views, stuff like that. So I do plan on playing Path of Exile 2, don't get me wrong. I will be there. But I think that we're gonna have to wait and see how it actually plays out. And that, I think, is gonna be crucial for me as a creator to determine for my people, because I want to be able to make an active comparison between the two. Yeah. I mean, you play your own way as you need, you know. If you're okay with it. Besides, you'd probably, like, if you grind out all the nightmare dungeons, right? You'd probably end up not having to do too many of the actual dungeons to get renown, because you will still get some renown along the way, you know, which is all right. I just feel that they should make it so that if people have already done the grind, they shouldn't be required to do it again, you know? That way they can just focus on enjoying the game. Like, people will enjoy the game more if they don't have chores to do every season, you know? I may not like the Path of Exile fanboys, but I hate the ones that defend this renown system even more. Because it's like, I've seen the Diablo fanboys and they're just as bad. They're like, oh my god, like, it only takes a short, like, few hours. Like, but yeah, but it's still a chore. Like, why should I even have to spend even 1 minute on it when I've already done it? It's not like I didn't do it last season. It's not like I didn't do it this season. I'm telling you, if they keep that for season 2, their player base, Diablo's player base, will actually drop again. Which is absolutely annoying. Like, I don't want to see that happen because, hey, there's money in this. There's good money in this as a content creator. But people won't, you know, stick around creating content if the developers don't, you know, make the right moves. Renown is a no-go. And if they can walk back so many of their changes, then I think that they need to walk back this whole renown shenanigans. Oh, my inventory's full. I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith in games like this. I you know, have really thoroughly seen and enjoyed what they do with Diablo thus far, but I know for a fact that there is room for improvement. A lot of room for improvement, I'd say. And I'd like to see that improvement. You know, but you know what's even crazier? Like, rings for this season are rings, amulets, jewelry. That seems to be the seasonal thing because the Malignant Hearts. But dear sweet lord, like, barely any is dropping. It's crazy. Again, no bueno. And I still, after 68 levels, have not even sniffed my Deathless Visage. Hopefully a lot of these struggles will be alleviated when treasure goblins start dropping things more. Yep, as I already mentioned last season, it's a problem because players who should be, like, they need to be taken care, and I've always said this, it's the casual players that they need to look after, because the hardcore players who are playing like 10 hours a day are going to play no matter what. You're not going to get them to stop playing, you know? They're hardcore players who will literally, like, play all day, every day because they believe so strongly that this is, you know, the greatest thing in the world. It's kind of like how Darktide, I'm not shitting on Darktide because, like I said, I still enjoy that game, although they have no content right now, but the hardcore Darktide players are the 2,800 concurrent average players who are still gonna be playing all day, every day. Because to them, it doesn't matter whether the game's good, bad, ugly, whatever. No, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be playing. They're gonna stay playing because they believe in the game above all else. They do not enjoy other games, you know. And Diablo will always have that a fan base. Path of Exile 2 will always have that fan base. That's normal for any game in the modern day that, you know, has a good base and that has survived the test of time. Because games that don't get enough numbers will usually fade away very quickly. However, I still think that they need to understand that if they want to be the game in the market for casual players, because they have a lot of competition. You know, Diablo 4, I think they got too confident with such a great release, right? And they made so many sales. I think they got confident, the devs got overconfident that they could do no wrong. You know, because everybody was singing their praises so far. Then came the reality check. And that reality check showed them that, hey, sorry not sorry, but you've got a lot of competition. And now I think that they've gotten their fall. They need to pick things back up, and I think that they will. And you'll see all those naysayers and haters all come back and be like, oh well, you know, game's good now. It was shit for a while, but I came back and blah 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 blah. They're gonna act like they were fans the entire time. Like those people, just as bad as the fanboys. I don't want to see that happen, but I know it will. However, all that aside, what work needs to be done for me as a creator is to bring light to certain negative issues. And those big negative issues, as I've mentioned, are the fact that we need to up unique drop rates as much as possible, and that we need to solve this whole renown bullshit. There's a lot of commentary that I want to do for this game. And I will do it as soon as I get the chance. Okay, back to town. Ooh, got a whole bunch of extra loot there. What? Yeah. By the way, since many of y'all are tuning in, I take it my mic has no problems, because I've changed the microphone angle. I just wanted to make sure that there were no problems with my voice, but everybody's been saying it sounds good, so thank you for all for that. I really appreciate y'all's help with that. Oh, this is a nice armor piece, but it lacks hit points. I'm going to save this for now.
Good salvage.
Nope, this side is a no-go. This thing has maximum essence, which I like, but it's not maxed. For now.
Good price.
Yeah, Diablo 4 has a forum. Well, there's the Blizzard Battle.net forum, and the people on the forums have been, yeah, wild. Yeah, I love those I quit posts, as if it even like matters. Like they think people care whether they quit or not. I'm like, lol. No, my friend, no. There's like nobody that cares whether you quit or not. Their very existence is like absolute irrelevance. But yes, those kinds of posts always amuse me. I love the I quit posts. They are funny. Tier 22. With drifting shade, barrier breakers, and all that. That looks interesting to do. Let me hop over to Kyish, get rid of these hearts, and then I will head over there. But I tell you, ladies and gents, the only thing to me that I feel needs to be done is that if this game wants to be great, they need to listen. They need to start listening. The game that starts listening earliest is the one that's going to do the best. Oh, whoa. You know, while I was waiting to travel, I just checked in on one of my, I just checked in on Darktide. Whoa. Starship Troopers Extermination. I got my entertainment out of that, but yeah, that one was also like dying. They need actual content in that one. It was fun to roleplay the movie, but since that's an early access game, it probably won't be great for a long while. But yeah, whoa, I took a look at Darktide. I was like, first time I seen only 1,700 players playing. They be getting to dangerous levels, man. I hope they improve. But yeah, like, I would love to create content for that game as a partner, but there's no way I can return. Oh hey, the butcher came, finally! Dude, the butcher, did you see how fast I smoked that butcher? Holy crap. Holy sham wow. Whoa. Dudes. I don't know if anyone can clip that butcher fight for me, but damn. Damn. Let me see. Did the backtrack capture it? Improve. But yeah, like. Oh, I did. I managed to get it. I did manage to get it. Woo! That feels good. Woo! Damn, I wasn't expecting that, but the butcher just literally got smoked in seconds. Bruh. Let this be a lesson, guys. Proper gearing equals death sentence. Once you're geared properly, ain't no butcher gonna stop you. I do feel bad for that butcher son, but I got 99 problems and he ain't even one. This is why the game probably still won't give me a Deathless Visage. They know what's gonna happen. If they give the bot any sort of power, the bot is gonna go straight to the moon. Oh yeah. That's why they call me the Macho Man Robot Savage. Get away from me, Drifting Shade. You are no match for the blades of a Templar. Hello, Karel. I hope you enjoy the stream. Welcome. Alright, let's go. Ah yes, the adventurers. I'm literally just here because they help me. Like, this event just helps me farm XP. Saving the adventurers, impossible. But I can get some good stuff during this event, which I love. I think it's about there, yeah. I don't know what the exact cap is. I think if you Google it, somebody will tell you. Somebody should be able to tell you. But I don't know the actual exact cap, so I do apologize for that. I wish I knew the actual cap. Those are scheduled for junking. The easy version of this build is already on my channel. Just look for my for my early and mid-game Necromancer build. That covers up to level 50, but if you want the next version of this build for late game, you'll have to wait until my Necromancer hits level 70. Then I'll publish the build, which shouldn't be too long. So probably the late game video will come out by tomorrow. No problem. That build is the early and mid-game build, so that goes up to level 50. You can start learning how to use this build. Yes, indeed. The builds that I have are always posted on my channel, like my moderators have said, so thank you very much, Boog, for linking. Everything that I do live on stream is always posted after I reach a certain point. So once I reach level 50, I always post the early and mid-game build. Then once I reach, like, for example, right now I've reached like level... Oops. Now that I've reached like close to level 70, once I reach level 70, I'll publish that version of the build, yeah. So you guys will always have the good stuff. This ensures that you guys get the best. And that's why it's also important to tune into streams. You get to learn a lot. But yes, do check the channel first. Do try and check out my videos because I always post. So the more you watch my content, the better. If you choose not to watch my content, then not only do you get less value, but it's also less helpful. And obviously, the more people that watch my content, the more content I can make. See? Yep, smoke that boss easy. Look at that. Oh, look at a unique. And guess what? It's Mother's Embrace, which we do not need. Why? I don't even know why they even bother that shenanigans. Mother's Embrace is useless. Okay. Let's go back to town now. That's okay though. At least my exploit glyph is almost 15.
Well struck. Show your teeth.
Apparently I'm supposed to show my teeth. How lovely. Okay.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Let's have a look-see. Lightning storm is a no-no. Physical resist I don't mind. Oh, gold find is nice. Critical resist, but Stormbane's Wrath as well. Drifting Shade, not too bad. Death Pulse, Suppressor. Lightning Storm with Armor Breaker. No, thank you. Okay, that should get me organized.
My magics await your return.
Let's start with Poison Enchanted. Shall we have some fun, ladies and gents? I mean, you can literally see how fast this is going. I started the stream at 66. Just a couple of Nightmare Dungeons. I'm already 69. It's like just going by. Snap, snap, snap. I'm not even touching Helltides yet. Though I will start to touch them tonight. It's just so fast. Like, there is an unbelievable power here. Bone Spear Necro is still the champ of champs. You see. Thank you for subscribing, Andrea. Oh, lidless wall, I bet. I'm gonna save this. I might make a build with it at level 100. Seems pretty interesting. Granted, I would lose some of my power, but it's alright. I would need a maxed out sword though to really use it well. But despite all these lovely uniques dropping, why is it that I still don't have the actual unique that I need for my character? Critical strike damage, thank you. Spank you very much. Well, you do realize that the problem is that although all builds work, the big problem, Rain, is that there are only a few efficient builds. And no matter how much people try and sell their builds, it's like, this is viable, that's viable. You know, unfortunately, my friend, well, there's a reason some builds are just fundamentally better. And Twisting Blades, as much as I personally hate it myself, fundamentally it's the best choice for Rogue. There is no other choice. Like, I know that some creators have been desperately for the sake of content, been trying to push a dual core skill build. Like, oh my god, I use flurry and rapid fire. Like, oh, that's so good. Yeah, nah. Twisting Blades, one aspect and it works. All the others, you have to farm this, that, the other, and oh yeah, you need all of this stuff, don't you? Don't you? Sorry, not sorry. I don't believe in that shenanigans. This is where I feel that a lot of people have gone wrong. Your playtime is always precious, remember that. So that's why I'm never inefficient with my playtime. What time that I have literally by using an efficient build. I spent the first hour doing Malignant tunnels, some Legion events, all that kind of stuff, but now that I'm in Nightmare Dungeons again, like literally within just a short period of time, my character has just gone up and up and up. Like, it's legit that easy. Thank you for subscribing, Jerko.
Please, help us get out of here. We came here to purge this evil.
Yada yada yada, wounded adventurers, come on. Let's speed this up, shall we? I don't want to waste any more time than I have to. Hmm? They're here! Get ready! The only way out of this is to fight. A friend, no! Dear adventurers, if you're not prepared for pain, you're not prepared to go dungeon diving, Mr. Potter. Woo. Okay, these dudes are all beautifully dead. And look, another Paragon point to my name. Almost a scent of death, guys. I can't wait. I can smell it already. The scent of death. And then we're gonna come here and get critical strikes. Then we'll go up here and chuck in My lovely, lovely imbiber. But they really upped, I gotta say, right, honest to God, they really upped the overall, XP gains this season, especially when you consider like smoldering ashes and whatnot. Feels damn good. Like I legit feel breezy this season. Feels almost like I'm just speed running through stuff. Running, running, running. Easy, boss death. Boots? Oh, I finally got Penitent Greaves. I've been waiting. Oh, and it's got max movement speed. Yay. So although I'll lose essence cost reduction, I do get Penitent Greaves. Yay. I'm gonna put them on for a while. Whee! I can now leave a trail of ice. And it's got nearly max movement speed bonus. Second. Okay, boom shakalaka. Now.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
The stats on this are terrible, but higher movement speed, gimme. Oh, that sucks, bro. It does really suck when you get your soul eaten, unfortunately, that way. Never a very pleasant thing. But unfortunately, that's how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna try out these Penitent Greaves for a little while. Maximum essence. Machine. Let me try and restructure that. If I could get max life, I'd be pretty okay with this. Because max essence is nice. Of course, an ideal helmet would be a lot better, but until then, let's try poison resistance. Total armor. I'll re-roll it a couple of times. Can I get max life? One last time. I don't need cooldown reduction, so no change. Okay. No max life then. I'll have to get max life in other ways. Such a shame.
Here's a good one. Better than starting from nothing.
20 maximum essence, I'll take that. Aw, you poor thing, Ray. It does suck. When the fights go a little too wild. I wish I could have helped you, brother.
My hammer sings on your return.
Let's say la vie.
Well struck.
Keep trying. And you will rip and tear very well. Nightmare portal. Let's go. Straight into the Twisted Hollow. Let's Ragnarok and roll, peeps. I love how I'm getting every unique other than the unique that I want, though, which amuses me greatly. Now I just need a maxed out movement speed roll on the boots and essence cost reduction as well. But let's see how it feels now with higher maximum essence and no essence cost reduction. I'm actually really eager to see this in action now. Excuse me, sorry. Did not expect that sneeze. That was a really sudden sneeze. Anyway, my apologies for that. Normally I get some normally you get some warning before a sneeze comes. See, like, that one was just like immediately nose itch and then boom. Oh my god, a Waller. Well, you know, probably because it was only sacred gear, I'm not really feeling the loss of the essence cost reduction, which means more time to find the perfect set of boots. I will roll one day. Max movement speed, probably some corpse tendrils to my name. And before you know it, I gotta admit, these Penitent Greaves are pretty okay. Like, they're not the greatest, but they're pretty okay. Use that to swap out a lesser version. Thank you for subscribing. Oh man, that dude's name is in Chinese. I can't read that. But I hope he enjoys my content regardless. That would be nice. Okay. And that's another point for me. Now, let me check my main set. Okay, I finally have full dex there. Yep, full dex and intelligence here. Willpower was met there. Dex, but I still need more. I still need more because some are now item based, which is not ideal for me. Wrathful heart. Please be Barber. Please be Barber. Please be Barber. Please be Barber. I don't know where the enemies are spawning for like the last stand thing. I know that this is cursed, but I literally can't find the last stand event. This person was just standing out here randomly. What the hell? Oh, never mind. I'll do the curse shrine because I know I can clear this one with ease. Okay, let's grab this, guys. Was this where the event is? Okay. Lol, so this is where the adventures were. Whoops. They all got absolutely murdered. Creeping death. That one's no good. But I'll save it just in case. Ooh, this ring. Wow, it's trash. I had hope for the first time in a long time, and it's trash. Junked. Junked. No. No. Absolutely not.
See some steel you need?
Well struck. Stay sharp, my friend.
Yeah, let's quickly head to the inventory. Let's go there, and we will... What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in there. Okay, let's see. Which of these has armor but bad? Nope, this is even worse. So this is also getting junked because don't need it. Creeping Death Heart, I'll just throw it in there in case somebody needs it at some point. I'll junk this really quickly, then head back in.
My hammer sings on your return.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Time to polish off this dungeon. Honest to God, I have to say though, this has been pretty fast. Boom. That felt nice. Exploit glyph almost to 15. Super happy with that. These two are bad. The rest is all no-go. So, back to town. I'm about to hit level 70 already. Guys, this is fast. This is fast. 4 levels in 3 hours, and I only spent like 2 of them in Nightmare Dungeons. World Tier 4 is great. I think hitting level 100 will be pretty easy this season. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It is gonna be pretty easy. So y'all should be able to get your builds sooner too. I have no idea why I literally went to the stash when I'm supposed to go to blacksmith. My brain.
I'll take it off your hands.
Okay, consumable wise, drink. And then tier 26, resistance breaker. Oh, but Stormbane's Wrath, I don't want to do that. Lightning Storm, do not want to do. Lightning Storm again. Blood Blister's okay. Let's go. Let's go fast. I mean, if I don't have any choice, I will still do Stormbane's Wrath, but if I have a choice, I'll probably not touch it. Alright, last dungeon of the session. Excuse me. I can get a potion upgrade. Nice. And this is going by fast.
This was easy money. Making my way across the Delta was a little bit tricky, but I've had tougher. Now I just need to find this cursed fool, collect a flask full, and get back to the witch to grab my coin. Easy gold.
And yet that person is dead. How sad. Okay. Open, give me a unique. Damn it. At least let me fight the butcher then. I've only had 2 butcher fights today. It's not enough. I want to fight the butcher 10 times per day. Until he gives me his mount, then I don't care. Wait. Oh no, that's just this demon. For a second I thought I heard that butcher sound, then I was like, wait, this is just the normal demon. Darn it, my hopes, guys, my hopes. My dreams. My enchiladas. I mean, I guess there's still a little bit of the dungeon to go, but damn it. Come on, butcher, do this old boy a favor. Oh. No wonder I wasn't one-shotting as fast. The enemies have physical resist here. That's okay though. I mean, like, it literally doesn't even bother me. But that explains a lot. It really does. That's the other statue. Now we get to run back and finish this off. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. Character, come on. Alright. Thank you for subscribing, Daniel Nevado. What's the matter, Tomb Lord? Deathless Visage. Let's go. Come, give it to me. And it's Mother's Embrace. Ah, yes. The one ring that I will always get for no reason. Like, sure, you want uniques? You can have hundreds of uniques, but they will all be Mother's Embrace. Thank you, Asian Robot, for your service. Tell ya. The rage that I'm experiencing against the machine right now. No, I embrace my mother all the time. You know? So I think it's a sign that maybe you be needing a little bit of the mother's embrace, you know? You need Mommy Lilith to give you some hugs. Yeah, that, or Mommy Lilith be thirsting for my character, which is like creepy and weird, but whatever. I literally just keep getting, here's a unique ring, Mother's Embrace. Oh, you want a ring, Mother's Embrace? Oh, no, we're not gonna give you the ring you need, Mother's Embrace. You know what I think you need, sir? Mother's Embrace. Like, what's the point? Why? Why was this even a thing? I tell ya. Yeah, that's true, eh? She does.
Are your hands clean? Look, but don't touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 Royal Emeralds. I'm gonna unsocket the shit out of this. Put my 2 Royal Emeralds in there. Emeraldinis. Emeraldinios. If I find more rubies, I can finally go and make royal rubies and chuck them in. Chuck them into my armor and reach the true pinnacle of necroness. You know what? I'm just gonna try my luck. Will this store have anything?
Time is golden.
Ah, no. Why?
Bring us back something shiny.
Terrible. Okay. We are done for today. Thank you guys for joining me for an amazing morning session. I appreciate you all. Okay. I will see you guys this evening for more shenanigans. All right. So this evening we shall go and have some more fun on the Necro, obviously. I will push well past 70, and then tomorrow I'll do the late game build video because I know everybody's gonna be all like, I need this, I needs it, and I'll be like, yes, you can have it soon if I feel like it. So that's gonna be a thing. All right, thank you all very much for joining me. You guys are amazeballs. And I'll see your beautiful faces later. So don't be weird. Don't do strange things. And yeah, just don't be weird. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll see you guys this evening. Thank y'all very much. Catch you then. Bye-bye.